Hey y'all, it's Leslie with Fat Cat Flossing. I hope y'all are having a great Thursday. My day's been good so far. Very warm, but good. Excuse my glasses being so dark. I'm sitting in the dining room because the craft room / office is hot. Between the lizard lights, it's the furthest from the air conditioner, and I was sewing and I had the iron running all day, so it's hot in there and I didn't want to sit there. So I'm in the dining room again. But anyway, welcome back. Today is Thursday, June 7th, I think, 2018. And this is, I think, FlossTube number 40, although I could be wrong on that. Didn't look before I started. Should have planned that better, huh? Anyway, regardless, whatever number it is, we're going to talk about some stitching, of which I have accomplished woefully little. I'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, welcome back. If you're a returning viewer and you've come back for more of the crazy, welcome to the crazy. If you're new, I'm a crazy cat lady who likes to stitch, hence Fat Cat Flossing. We'll talk about stitching and some about cats probably. But anyway, since my last video, I had a big jump in subscribers. I'm up to almost 1,200 subscribers. Thank you all. I sure do appreciate it. And again, flabbergasted, just gobsmacked that 1,200 people would want to watch me. Who knew? But anyway, so soon when I have time to think about what I can do for it, it's going to be time for another giveaway. And Sarah Lou Stitches, I think, maybe. The winner of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway did contact me, and her bag, which I'll show y'all here in a minute, and then all its goodies is almost ready to send out to her. I just got to go to the post office tomorrow. But for all of you guys that have recently subscribed, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy some of the craziness, and I appreciate you signing up to come back. I have to tell y'all about my biggest fangirl moment, I think, ever. This has happened when I was 2 weekends ago, I was in Oklahoma City, Shawnee, which is right outside Oklahoma City, for a cat show. And Friday night after I got there, I was just hanging out in the hotel room, scrolling through my email, and I opened up this email. Do you see what that says, y'all? Priscilla and Chelsea subscribe to me! Holy shit! Sorry, but holy shit! I'm such a fan. I'm such a goober, man. But that was a thrill. So I hope you guys enjoy watching too. I always enjoyed them. Y'all are so much fun to watch. I love your repartee between mother and daughter, and your finishes are so creative, and I love everything you guys stitch. So, huge fangirl moment. A little bit excited. Anyway, I think somebody must have shouted me out recently. So thank you, whoever you were. But I haven't had time to watch any or very much FlossTube lately. I think I've watched Pam and Steph and Bendy and maybe one from the Primitive Stitcher and Kitten Stitcher. But I think that's the sum total of my FlossTube watching lately. And so tomorrow I've decided, screw it. I'm not doing anything else. I'm going to park my butt on the couch, watch FlossTube, and stitch. I deserve a day of that, right? Right? Well, maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, so I don't have any shout outs for people, but I do, hopefully we'll see some new guys and have some new shout outs for y'all soon. I know a lot of folks have been following on Instagram. I had to take my 9-week-old kittens to the vet yesterday. They just weren't eating well, especially the little girl. She felt like she'd lost a little bit of weight, and kittens sometimes do that. You know, they just kind of go through phases where they may not eat one day. So they didn't eat. I have dry food out all the time, and I put wet food out twice a day. So I went in Monday morning, and the plate of wet food from Sunday night was still there. Okay, sometimes they don't eat one time. So the rest of the cats were in the house were thrilled because they got the leftover kitten food. Put out more food for the kittens, still really didn't eat. Tuesday morning, I pulled out the big guns and gave them some kitten gravy stuff, which usually if you put that stuff over their food, you know, they'd eat rocks if you put it on there. But still didn't eat. So I got up yesterday morning, and for the third morning, they really had eaten a minimal amount. So off to the vet we went, cha-ching, 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 for 4 kittens. And the upshoot is, they couldn't find anything in their stool sample, no bacteria, no parasites, you know, they've been wormed, no nothing. So they are on some antibiotics. He thought it was probably viral, but he gave them some antibiotics to cover them just in case, you know, he missed something. And if they're not better by tomorrow, then I have to take them back. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. But the boys were perkier and ate a little bit this morning. The little girl, who is the one I was most concerned about, because she's always been smaller, and that's okay because girls are smaller. But when I picked her up, she felt light to me. I could tell she'd lost some weight. So I am shoving recovery cat food, which is a mix of, I mean, it's this really odoriferous, stinky, very palatable, they love it, cat food. My old vet used to call it almost dead food because they'd eat it unless they were almost dead. So I'm force feeding her that and hoping to perk her up. So y'all cross your fingers, keep the prayers coming for my babies. The littlest babies, Poppy's babies will be 2 weeks old in the middle of the night, Saturday. And Velvy's babies will be a week old tomorrow morning. And all of those babies are doing great. They're just itty bitty little white worms with starting to get a little bit of color on them. But I'll put up another kitten video early next week. Again, kittens keep me really busy, and it's just been one thing and another, and I'm behind. What can I say? But anyway. I'm so sorry, y'all. For some reason, videos make me yawn. Just mine. I'm boring, I guess. Anyway, that's all the kitty. Oh, one more piece of kitty news, because a lot of people ask. Fairy went to the show in Oklahoma City, or Shawnee, 2 weekends ago, and she did get 2 top 10 finals, and she is now, well, she will be as soon as her paperwork is processed. She will be champion Bumblebee Once Upon a Time. So she did great. I'm very proud of her. And she's telling me she doesn't want to go to any more shows. She wants to have babies. So if Ori ever figures it out, she'll be bred and hopefully have babies for me soon. And then she may go out to a show again once she's had a litter, but she's just kind of done with it for now. The show hall was very hot. It was 80+ degrees in there both days. It was miserable. The cats were unhappy, and by the time she got done, she was growly and not having a good time. And I'm a big believer in that if the cat's not having a good time, you don't drag them to a show. So for right now, she's done. But she's champion, so I'm okay with that. Anyway, I have been a non-productive stitcher, y'all. Non-productive. I have no FFOs, although I've started one. I've started pinning Things Unseen by LizzieKate. I just have to be able to sit down and finish that. I have no finishes. I do have the yawns. And I have a couple of whips. This is the one I've accomplished the most on. Liberty Lane from Country College Needleworks. And I love this piece. I've accomplished the most on it because I've just really, really, really been enjoying stitching on it. And this is what I've got done on it. I mean, not miraculous, but I have made progress. This is stitched in a combination of the recommended colors. I have substituted Victorian motto threads for the red and blue because I thought they were pretty and I wanted to use them. So this is Cottage yarn from Victorian Motto, and this is Rhubarb from Victorian Motto, and that's what I'm using for the blue and the red. The white is, I think it's just DMC white, and most of the other colors I'm using the DMC. But anyway, really enjoying this stitch. That's why it's gotten something done on it. Not that I don't enjoy stitching on the other stuff. That's just been the one that's I've wanted to stitch on. I've had guilties about this one, so this one has gotten a little bit of stitching done. This is Blackberry House from Plum Street Samplers. And you won't be able to tell that I've gotten much done on it because what I have done is filled in this white veining on these leaves. And so it really doesn't look a whole lot different because that cream color is about the same color as the linen. And I also outlined this planter down here with the cream color, which it called for. But you can't see it, so not real sure what the point of that is. So anyway, I still love this piece, just, you know, time. Even though the bird is very, very stripy. I wish that I had heard Priscilla's trick for kind of doing around and around with the fancy floss, but you know me, guys, I'm just not all into frogging stuff out, and he's going to stay stripy. But for future reference, I am going to try that because I wish that he looked more mottled and less stripy. And the third thing I've worked on, and I actually think I've worked on a couple more, but I don't remember. I started so darn many things. I mean, for me, it was a lot. I started, I think, 14 or 15. Oh, my Lord, it's raining. Yay! I mean, it's just kind of spitting, but hey, I'll take it. Anyway, sorry about that. I've worked on some other stuff, I think, but I don't remember what. This is Woolemina from Plum Street Samplers also, and I love this chart. Now, I want y'all to notice something here. See how white the sheep looks, or cream color? And see the different colors of pink in the flowers? I'm stitching this with the recommended fancy flosses, okay? On all the pinks and stuff. Some of the browns are DMC, but the pinks are all the recommended. Do you see my sheep and the pink on my flowers? All looks the same. I am not happy. And I have compared even, see where this darker edge on this is here? That's this, y'all. Does that look darker to you? It doesn't look darker to me. So I'm not ripping out the sheep. The sheep is just going to have to be a pink sheep. But I think I am going to frog out this and go pull a darker floss and redo it because I don't want it to just all be one color. It's too pretty. It needs to have some of that color in it. And I am very disappointed in my fancy flosses. They look a little different here, but boy, they don't look any different when you stitch them up. Not happy about that. So I'll be frogging some of that and changing it up. I hate frogging. Hate it. Hate it. Boo, hiss, boo. I didn't start anything else new. Lord knows I had enough new starts. But I have been bad, and I have some haul. Yes, I know some of you don't like the word. Stash enhancement, stash flash, whatever you want to call it. I got some new stuff. So, new stuff. Anyway, I got the spring string from LizzieKate, which I think is cute, cute, cute. And y'all may have noticed, I don't care what season it is. I just stitch whatever, whenever. I got Autumn Smalls, also from LizzieKate. This is something. Doesn't have a name. I may have shown this one before. I think it's called the Beekeeper or something like that, but it's from Not Forgotten Farm. She's very cute. I got, what is this called? Spring Delivery from Plum Street Samplers, and I have some linen on order for this because I had some yellow linen in my stash, but I mean, it was yellow, yellow. Not the right pretty soft buttery yellow for that. So anyway, that's coming. I don't remember who I saw stitching this. Was it Emily, Electric Possessions? I don't remember now. But this is Love Never Fails by Barbara Anna. And I love that. And I've got linen on order for that. That one's not new. This is new. This is Patriotic Sampler from Jeanette Douglas. And I think that is so pretty. And it's, you can't really tell just looking at it here, but there are lots of specialty stitches in there. I think that might be a 4th of July start. I am so sorry, y'all. And then I don't remember, some of these came from Jennifer Poop. Jen Upton, I think is her name. Anyway, some of these came from her, and I'm not sure, I don't think all of them did. But I have some more Shepherd's Bush. This is Meadow Hill. Very cute. This should be a pretty quick stitch. This is Occasional Musings from Shepherd's Bush. This one is called Home. This is Winter Garden from Shepherd's Bush. I thought that was pretty. Easter Notes, also from Shepherd's Bush. And then Liberty Notes, also from Shepherd's Bush. So one of those will probably be my birthday start, because I plan on doing, we're going to do the Shepherd's Bush Stitch Along. That's going to start on July 8th, my birthday. So I hope that you guys will join me for that. And maybe I'll show y'all some of my other Shepherd's Bush charts again before that. Try to decide what I'm going to start. Anyway, those some of those came from Jennifer Upton, who was selling stuff on, I don't remember if it was Stash Unload or Stash Unloading or one of those. A couple of them came from Jen Stitch and Knitch, and a couple of them came from Julie at Gulf Coast Stitches. All those guys are awesome, and I'll link them all below. And then the last thing I have is, if you have ordered a project bag from me, yay! If you've ordered one, they're already been mailed or will be going to the post office tomorrow. And these are the ones I have that I still have and I haven't mailed out. This is the Lavender Bird Bag. And I believe I have enough material to make 2 more of these. It's got really pretty little birds on their flowers. And then the top has got bee skeps and bees along with coordinating flowers. And it is lined in that same fabric. This one is also spoken for. This is the Kitty in the Window Bag. And it's going out tomorrow. I promise. I'm going to pack them up as soon as I'm done with this. It's lined with a green polka dot. It's got the green stuff on the front here. Matches those vines in there. This is the mailbox bag. Got the States material on the top. And it's just lined again with the same material with the States. This is the bag that Sarah, who won the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, picked out. I posted a whole bunch of different materials that I had, and this is the one that she picked out. And it's got some very vibrant flowers on it. Lined in that same pink. And then just a little lavender pom-pom detail here. And Jennifer, this will go out stuffed with all the goodies tomorrow. And then these 3 are available. And I have more, I have the material to make the Lavender Bird Bag, the Kitty in the Window Bag, the Mailbox and States Bag, and I believe I have more of this, the floral, wild floral graphic here. I don't have this exact pink, but I'm sure I could get a similar pink to do the top. I finally got the foxes sewn up. They've got a coordinating, it looks almost like fireworks on the top. And then some crocheted lace here, lined with the same thing. And I have enough of the fox fabric, I believe, to make 2 more bags, I think. I'm calling this one the Kitties in the Garden Bag. This is material I bought literally 13 years ago. And I think they are so cute. Just adorable. bugs and kitties. And then I used a lavender graphic print there, and it is lined with this wild orange that matches the orange in here. And it's got a little strip of ribbon across there at the join. And then this is the birds and dragonflies bag. Pretty birds, like Julie says, put a bird on it. And it's got this leafy, viney contrast up here. And on this one, I put this button stuff on here. Now let me tell you y'all, you could not pay me enough to put more, well, that's not true. I am not cheap, but I can be bought. And it's okay to be easy as long as you're not cheap. But I'm not doing any more of this stuff. It blows. I about lost my mind trying to stitch that on there. And it looks like crap because it's not straight. Because it was just impossible to sew with the machine around the buttons. So I'm sure you could do it by hand, but if I'm going to be hand sewing, I'm going to be cross stitching, not this. But anyway, it is lined with that same green leafy viney stuff. I have enough, I believe, to make 2 more of these also. They would probably have that crochet lace trim that's on the fox bag or something similar. Not the buttons. No more buttons for Leslie. No more buttons. Unless you want to try to meet my price. We can talk. But anyway, if y'all are interested in ordering bags, you can email me, Facebook me, Instagram me. I do have a Facebook page called Fat Cat Flossing that I put up a lot of pictures of the bags and material on, and you can always contact me there. The bags are $35 plus $4 for shipping. On the ones with the plainer top, my mother-in-law will, if you want, machine embroider something here. Just has to be not too long, so it'll fit on there in a decent sized font so you could actually read it. And if you want that done, it'd be $10 extra. These 3 bags are available now. The bird and dragonflies, kitties in the garden, and the fox bag. I have a whole bunch of other materials to pick from. If y'all are interested, go look. And I think that's it. 22 minutes. Yay. Maybe I can upload it before I have to cook dinner. Who knows? But anyway, thank y'all again for coming back and watching and visiting with me about cross stitch. Hopefully next time we visit, I'll have some more actual stitching to show off, because I really do plan to park it and stitch all day tomorrow if I can get away with it. I have promised my husband that this weekend we will day trip somewhere and do something he wants to do. I'm a real homebody. I could sit at home all the time. It wouldn't bother me. Not him. He likes to be out and going. And he babysat my cats and everything when I went to Oklahoma City. So it's his turn. I have to do something with him. So anyway, so I probably won't get a whole lot of stitching done over the weekend, but I'm going to stitch tomorrow. I will try to be back with some kitty video early next week that I'll post probably on Instagram and maybe YouTube. And then hopefully, God willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll be back again next Thursday or Friday with my regular video. Thanks again, y'all, for watching. I sure do appreciate you guys coming back to share the crazy with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and just a blessed, happy time. Happy stitching, y'all. God bless. Bye-bye.